Greetings, this is Cosmic Lady with Purest Heart Wellness, and this is your 5-minute motivational. Today's topic is decisions and the power to choose. So it comes a point in our life where we have to understand and take stock of where you are and how you've gotten to where you've gotten. And a lot of that, and majority of that, is based on the decisions that you've made up to this point. And so, as you take stock and you start to find out what patterns that you have allowed yourself to be a part of and that you have created within yourself and in your life that has caused your life to be as it is currently. Okay, so you're looking at the past decisions that you've made, and you're looking at how they got you to where you are right now, regardless of whatever happened when you were young and blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, a cycle has been created, okay? So you need to look at those decisions, okay? So if you know that, you're triggered by certain things, then let's try to remove ourselves from those temptations. Let's start to make consciously better decisions in times of crises or before a crisis happens, so we can move beyond the old cycle that has gotten you where you don't want to be. Now, by all means, if you have created a life of happiness and you're happy with whatever you have, then great. But we always should be striving to go further than where we are, to reach and help others further than where we currently are. So even if you are, you've reached certain heights, there's always more that you can do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Okay. So, once again, you have the power to make the changes in your life. You have the option of choice. You can choose to do this. You can choose to go to work. You can choose where you work. You can choose what you want to do. You can change your life. You have the opportunity to change your life every day, regardless of what anybody says to you, regardless of how broke you are, regardless of how you feel, how you've let yourself go, that you're not the right A, B, C, or D. It doesn't really matter. It's irrelevant, okay? The problem is you, and the solution is you. So make a conscious decision to make a change, okay? See, sometimes you have to face yourself, and you're going to have to make those hard decisions that it means you're gonna have to make some sacrifices somewhere. You're not gonna be able to go out with everybody else if you don't have your stuff together, and your problem area is finances. Then you're not gonna be able to do some of the things you want to do. You might be able to not be able to go buy something new. You might not be able to go eat out. You might not be able to go get your nails done. You're gonna probably have to figure out how to do your hair. You're gonna have to do things thrifty until you can get yourself a pattern and a process that works optimally and efficiently for you to be able to create a cycle of abundance. I mean, it's great to have positive thinking and all of that, but if you're not doing the work required to bring abundance into you, then you will not receive abundance. I think that's something that's missing. That a lot of people, we want to wish, and yes, you want to change your thought process. You don't want to keep saying, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. You want to say, I have the ability, or I attract wealth, I attract abundance. But you also have to do the work to attract abundance, which means that you're not continuing to do the things that you were doing when you had that mindset of broke. Okay, so you have to do work. This is not a free ride here, and that's going to be based once again on your decisions and the choices that you make. So those are the things that you have to look at. Those are the things that you have to really begin to create those processes, like I said, that are going to get you out of the holes in the rat race of doing things over and over and over and over. And you just seem to be ending up, 5 years later in the same place, but in a different job or in a different relationship, but you're basically doing the same thing, regardless if it's you leveled up, but just the same chaos. If you lose to analyze it, it's the same chaos. You just might be at a better job. You might be getting paid more, but you still feel broke, right? Because you're still having you're still making those same bad choices, just at a different level, right? So, it's important that you give yourself the right to choose. You give yourself the power to make those decisions differently. And you don't really, once again, you do not owe anybody an explanation. You don't have to tell anybody anything of why you're doing it. Just make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Just make the changes and just make your plan and actually execute those different decisions and choices, because if you want a different outlook and outcome on your life and you want to change things, then it's up to you to make those decisions differently and to make different choices continuously and consciously. So that is your 5 minute motivational for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and make sure to ring the bell below for updates on additional videos. And as always, do all things with a pure heart. And until next time, have a wonderful day.